Press the bell icon on YouTube and don't miss another update.
हो गई है पीर पर्वत सी पिघलनी चाहिए, हो गई है पीर पर्वत सी पिघलनी चाहिए, इस हिमालय से कोई गंगा निकलनी चाहिए। सिर्फ हंगामा खड़ा करना मेरा मकसद नहीं, सिर्फ हंगामा खड़ा करना मेरा मकसद नहीं, मेरी कोशिश ये है कि सूरत बदलनी चाहिए। मेरे सीने में नहीं तेरे सीने में सही, हो कहीं भी आग लेकिन आग जलनी चाहिए। Human emotions remain the same. The human being has not changed for past 450 years. The basic human traits are the same. The jealousy, greed, power, the hunger for power, it has not changed. So that's why his stories are still so relevant, and they are actually timeless. This is the most striking thing about Shakespeare, and it can be adapted to any language, any culture, any country, any time zone. In cinema, emotion is stronger than logic. Usually, the people think that if something is very literary, it's bound to be boring, and even I used to think like that. And when I was exposed to Shakespeare's work, especially, then I realized that no, literature is full drama. It's very juicy. Literature is very juicy, and so is in our literature also. See, प्रेमचंद की कहानियाँ पढ़िए आप, प्रेमचंद कितना ज़बरदस्त है उनका काम. I wanted to make a film in underworld genre, and it didn't start from Shakespeare or from Macbeth, and I was fascinated by that genre. That's why Shakespeare came later. The genre came first. Godfather, they're the classics. All Scorsese's films, classic. I love Tarantino's work, and many others. I don't think I have left any film on this earth which is made on the gangsters in those days. And accidentally, I happened to read Macbeth in abridged version of Lamb's stories. It's like they come in short story versions. When I read that, suddenly that Throne of Blood came back to me. I ordered the original play. I read that, and in those days I was working with Abbas Tayarwala. He was my co-writer, and I called him and I told him about the idea, and he was also very excited. And suddenly, we both were very excited, and like many things came back with that, like Gulzar Saab Sangoor, which was based on Shakespeare's Comedy of Errors, and I realized that this Shakespeare is a genius, which I didn't realize in school. I wanted to cast Nasir Saab for a small role in Mankdi also, which was later played by Makarand Deshpande. And this time I gave him the script that you select the character for you, but you can't go away. This time you can't ditch me, and I'm not going to let you run away from me. He read the script, he liked it, and he decided to play Abbaji. So it was initially Abbaji was to be played by Nasir Bhai, but closer to shoot, say 2-3 months before the shoot, he called me and he said that he has played Don many a times and he's not feeling very excited. And he said that the witches' roles needs underline, and it should be played by some known faces, and he suggested that if he will speak to Om Puri ji, and if both of them play those witches role, cops role, so it will get its due importance which is there in the play. And then who will play Abbaji, and we both thought that nobody else than Pankaj Kapoor, Pankaj ji, and that's how we decided. And the second person I remember I narrated it to was Tabu. and Tabu was with me always, and she said that it's such a great script, such a great part. Whosoever you cast. In those days, Irfan was not a lead actor. He was doing a lot of TV, and I happened to see his film called Hasil, in which his performance was outstanding. And when I watched Hasil, I realized that this is my Makbul. You know, there were so many great actors together in one frame in Makbul that I used to behave like a kid behind the camera, because to have in one frame Nasir, Om, Pankaj, and Tabu, Irfan, Piyush Mishra, they all were together in many sequences. They were all together. So it was a great experience for me. I learnt a lot during the shoot. Not just during the shoot, even in prep, I saw how Pankajji prepares his part. I saw how Irfan approaches. Tabu I knew, and how Nasir Saab and Omji, they are so spontaneous. They, you feel that they have not done any prep at home, but when they come and perform in front of camera, they are great. So I was fortunate to have so many people in one film. One scene is my favorite when Pandit and Purohit, they bring Kaka's dead body into the Haveli, and Irfan hallucinates that Kaka is not dead, and that's the parallel of Banquo's ghost, which is a very famous sequence in Macbeth. And it had a little story that earlier it was written in a different manner, and they were getting the information. Makbul was getting this information over the phone. And when like few days before the shoot, I realized that we are not justifying the drama which that sequence has in Shakespeare's play. And ours is a lame part of that. So I wrote that scene again, and instead of getting that information over the phone, I made the cops bring his body to the Haveli in front of Makbul. And my co-writer Abbas was very angry, and he didn't like it at all. And I liked it a lot. So I spoke to Guldar Sahab about it, and he asked me, what's your problem? Why are you confused about the version you have written? So I told him that there's a little logic issue over here, that the cops can't bring a body to somebody's home before doing the Panchanama or taking it to the Thana and to the hospital. And he said, now you are saying, then only I'm thinking about it. And he told me a great line which I have always kept very close to my heart, is that in cinema, emotion is stronger than logic. So then though I shot the scene both ways, but later we realized that this is the better way. Gertrude is a very important and very interesting character, and the relationship between mother and son, it's a little different in Hamlet, because she dies in the end before her son dies. Here, we changed it, and we were doing these things because to explore Hamlet in context of Kashmir. And when you adapt a character, after a point, it takes its own life, and then that character guides you that I'm not going here, I want to go there, and so you keep following your character. While you are writing, very strange thing happens, that for like 30% of when you are writing 30% of the script, you are holding their hands of the characters and you are guiding them, and after 30% they overtake you, and then you hold their fingers and they guide you. So it's a very strange relationship with your characters. What I am today is because of Guldar Sahab, because he mentored me. I would have been a different person if I hadn't met him and if I hadn't worked with him. He's such a great influence on my life. when I apply myself into life, my values changed. My values deepened because of him. I never used to come on time. एंड स्पेशली जो दिल्ली के लोग होते हैं वैसे ही वो टाइम के लिए बड़े, उनके लिए आधा घंटा लेट पहुंचना तो मतलब टाइम से पहुंचना होता है. एंड ही मेड मी रियलाइज द वैल्यू ऑफ टाइम. सो आई हैव नेवर सीन हिम लेट एनी वे. हिज डिसिप्लिन and his love for literature in depth and layers. I didn't even know that I have a director in me. I didn't even know that I have a writer in me. He gave me that confidence, he gave me that courage to move on, to go ahead, explore myself as writer and director. And he was the one who told me that this film business belongs to the director, it's the medium of director. The films are the reflection of the inner being of a filmmaker. So nobody makes a philosophy that I'll make this kind of film and I'll go into this genre. Later people make you realize that you have been making this kind of films. Of course I want to make more children films, but unfortunately there is no market for children film over here. And but I want to go back to that cinema because I feel pain that no one makes film for kids in this country. So that's very sad. But actually I don't have a philosophy, I just follow my heart, and when I am attracted by a story, by a character, I make that film.